Well, it's cage cleaning day. I just got back from the feed store, got some feed and 10 bags of shavings. And that's how big the ducklings have grown in a month. You know, probably close to half as big as Dilly Dally. And no boat yet. Still waiting, month late. Got all the buoys lined up and ready. Yeah, see what I just do. Yeah, came out and cleaned the bunnies first, they needed it. Now these are some of my oldest bunches of mountain chicks with mother hen. Got 2 batches in here. And I'm gonna put those in one of the big pens today. Clean these out and put the hens together somewhere. This moonbeam, nice and clean. Aren't you, Moon? Yeah. She's twice as messy as her sister. Sparkle's nice and neat. Eats half the food Moonbeam does, and yeah, she doesn't mess up the cage as fast either. There's Sparkle. Nice back. Alright. Yeah, I just went over here and I had a hen in here with 11 young mountains. This is a pen that I built about 20 years ago, so the shingles, the roof's starting to leak, and I'm not going to put anybody in it until I put a new roof on it. But, you know, once I get all my traps in the water, it'll be one of the first projects I tackle. See, it's all wet down there, and that'd make them sick. So, give a chance to air out. Yeah, so yeah, I just started to clean this one out. She had 11 too. Let them come out, free range around. I got the other little one out. There she is. And in here is where I put the 2 batches of youngsters. It's 22 young mountains. I'd like to wait it another week or so before taking them away from the hens, but pens are getting a little dirty, and that one of them was getting a little crowded and wet, so it's a good time. Nice hot weather. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but it'll be alright. They're of size to do it. And so nice. It's always a good feeling when I get them to that stage to be able to put them out in the big pen, and this is where they'll be until they get shipped out in the fall. So there's 22 in here. Might add a few to them a little later on, but I don't like to introduce them too late. I gotta see what I got. I'm not going to put those older ones in there. I'm going to put some, well, I've got, I like that hen. Exploring. It's been a while since she's been out. She didn't want to give up her babies, but now I don't think she cares. She just likes being out. So, this one's got my 4 oldest ones in here. I don't know where the hell they are. Probably hiding in the nest box, but this is all ready to put those other 2 batches in, so I'll have quite a few in here too in a hour or so, and after I get done cleaning that one pen, that's where I'm going to put them. So here's some lilies. This is what my mother planted a few years back. Of course, she'd be in here. If she was alive today, she'd be in here, you know, doing what she did. Probably getting a little more grown up than she liked. She'd be thinning things out and trimming things back, and accidentally hit some of those hostas with a mower, but I guess. I don't know if I did that. I don't know if deer chew on those or not. Christ almighty, it's all those broken tips, no, it don't matter. But yeah, these lilies, when I was a kid, when I was about 9 years old, I was riding my bike, back when you could do that, way the hell out in the middle of nowhere, and I picked up some, there was a patch growing on the side of the road, and I picked a couple from another for a flower garden, and she planted them there, and they took off like hell, just like they do. And then she, when I had a place up in the northern part of the state, she brought some from there up there, put them in, and they had a couple of nice gardens full of them. And see way down below, you can see it from here. There's some down there too, a bigger flower garden. But I got some repair work to do on pens. I got look at this old one. This is another one of my 20-year-old pens. You know, things are getting a little rotten and falling apart. This one ain't too bad though, just a little bit of patching up and adding a few staples. And it's got a metal roof already, so I don't have to mess around with that. And I'm going to put metal roofs on all 5 of those. And these 3 are in good shape, and I added these corrugated fiberglass pieces to them in the winter to keep the snow from drifting in. And it worked pretty good, and I said, hell with it, I'm going to leave them up all summer. You know, we get that driving rain. Usually this end facing the north gets it the most, so you know, that's worked well. They've been dry, and yeah, so this is July 16th, and there's Pee-wee and Leroy in here. She laid an egg, alright. Pee-wee's been one of the fertile hens of the season. Not everyone, but old Leroy does pretty good. Now what I'm really surprised about is, you know, the brown clown's always been maybe the top layer between this one and her. And I've got that new male from Canadian stock, and she's been getting a lot of fertility, but they'll make it right up. And most of them won't even pip. So surprised with new blood, they're weak like that. So I don't know what the hell's going on, you never know. Well, battery's about to run out. I shut it off, take another video, and it's all over and done.